If you ever have the opportunity for a light to fall on you while you're filming, just skip that opportunity. Just take my advice and my poor bruised ears' advice. It's not a good opportunity. Hello food lovers and welcome back to Sushi Day. My name's Allison and we are here bringing you the most gorgeous, delicious, wonderful food. Today we are cooking from the On a Stick cookbook by my friend Matt Armendariz, and this is another redemption from somebody from our Twitch stream. And this week it's from Bus Driver. Again, you'll see a lot from Bus Driver because he had so many fish coins. So we are cooking from On a Stick, which means that we've got to have some sticks somewhere. I think a lot of times with a cookbook like this, where it's just a bunch of stuff on sticks, you kind of go into it with the assumption that it's going to be a little bit gimmicky, but Matt's cookbook has so many amazing sounding recipes. He's got tofu dango, he's got chicken and waffles, he's got elotes, he's even got balalot, which is a Vietnamese dish that we love. So there's a lot of just really, really amazing sounding stuff in this cookbook. What we're going to be making is the bacon wrapped shrimp with honey mustard sauce, because you can't go wrong with bacon, shrimp, and a honey mustard sauce. First thing first, soak your cocktail picks. We don't have cocktail picks, so we're just using toothpicks, which is working just fine for us because we're using some smaller shrimp, so it'll work. But if you have cocktail picks, those will probably work even better for this. Next, start the honey mustard sauce. This will need to hang out in the fridge for about an hour, so get it made now and then make your shrimp while it's hanging out in the fridge. The base of the sauce is mayonnaise. Now, I always loved honey mustard from restaurants, but I could never, ever get it right when I tried to make it at home because I always just tried to mix honey and mustard. I was always missing the mayonnaise. So the mayonnaise is what really makes this sauce restaurant quality. Next, we're adding some spicy brown mustard. This gives it just a little bit of a kick and also adds just the right flavors to the honey mustard sauce. And, of course, we've got to have the honey. It wouldn't be honey mustard without it. A dash of cayenne pepper, just for a little spice, a pinch of salt, and then just a little fluff of white pepper for a bit more of an earthy, less spicy flavor than black pepper would give. Mix it all together, and then just let that sit in the fridge while you prepare the shrimp. Matt's recipe calls for tiger shrimp, but I happen to have some 4150 shrimp in the freezer, so that's what I'm going with. And 4150 refers to approximately how many of the shrimp you will get per pound. So there's about 50 shrimp per pound. Before you start, make sure your shrimp are defrosted. If you're using still totally frozen shrimp, they won't really marinate very well, and the flavors won't really permeate them the way that you want them to. Zest a lime using a microplane zester if you have one, making sure to mostly just get the green stuff on the outside and not too much of that bitter white pith. Then, juice the lime into the shrimp as well. Some chili powder for spice, a bit of salt, and a bit more pepper, but black pepper this time. Then add a bit of olive oil just to bring it all together. Mix that all together and then let the shrimp marinate in the fridge for about 15 minutes or so. You can go longer if you need to, but 15 minutes to an hour. Cut 6 strips of bacon in half, although if you're like me, and I highly recommend being like me in this case, double the recipe, so I'm cutting 12 strips of bacon in half. Once your shrimp is done marinating, wrap each piece of shrimp in one of the half slices of bacon and then secure it with a cocktail pick or a toothpick, depending on what you used. Lay your shrimp on a pan that's been lined with aluminum foil and then sprayed with cooking spray. This is a good time to take out your honey mustard sauce so it can come to room temperature a little bit before you eat it. Bake all of your bacon-wrapped shrimp at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, flipping halfway through. My shrimp released a ton of liquid, so at that halfway point, I actually took all the shrimp off the pan, drained the pan, and then put them back on, but flipped to put them back in. Then, once that's all done, broil your shrimp for another 5 minutes just to get the bacon nice and crispy on top. Serve them hot, fresh out of the oven with that honey mustard dipping sauce, and hey, you've got the perfect party appetizer. Woohoo! Let's eat! I've finished making the shrimp wrapped in bacon. It's tasting time!
That's my line. Get out of here.
Come back.
It's tasting.
This is why you were replaced by Shrimpy. All right, we've got bacon wrapped shrimp.
Yes, I'm
Are you
excited.
ready?
I've been
It's time
waiting
to eat.
for days for this. I have to say, I know it's tasting time, but we had a chance to taste this before the actual taste. What are you doing? Over there just making out with the little toothpick. Just cannot run. I'm trying to run a professional show here. Please. But this, why are you still laughing? I'm grabbing. I can't do this.
I look like I've been crying.
Yes, you've been crying because this is a fifth take already.
I was laughing too hard.
Been eating so many of these already. I really know what this tastes like.
Ruined.
Ruined tasting time.
All right, let's eat.
Let's eat. We undunk the bacon wrapped, or shrimp wrapped.
Bacon wrapped shrimp.
I know, but it sounds weird. Shrimp that's wrapped in bacon.
He always has
Delicious
trouble
bacon. I
with
know, it's English.
Phrasings.
It's
weird.
English because in Vietnamese it's the other way around.
Oh,
You say,
really?
yeah, you say red car. I mean, you say car red. You don't say red car. I think that's the same in Spanish too. You say rojo carro. Carro or rojo. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I forgot how to say car. I'm sorry. If you speak Spanish. Wait, how do you say sorry in Spanish?
Lo siento.
Lo siento?
Lo siento.
Lo siento. Yo butcher español. But anyways, back to this. We've been eating this. Well, this is the fifth take. But dipping in this delicious,
That's all.
delicious honey mustard. Allison, can
Yeah.
I just
I'm
eat
sorry.
this real
Go
quick?
ahead.
Okay, you talk. I'll eat. Oh.
All right, so I really love this honey mustard sauce. I'm not the only one who has trouble eating.
I know.
See?
Why is
I
it
get
so hard to
stuck.
get?
Just put it on the plate.
Mm,
I told you.
so good.
Just laughing at me.
Oh, so
But
good.
I love honey mustard sauce. That's my favorite type of sauce. But like I was saying earlier, I've never been able to replicate it at home. And the one type of honey mustard sauce that I love the most is KFC. It's so good. And I've always wanted to figure out how to make it at home. And this recipe is almost perfect, if not perfect. It's so close. And I really just want like some chicken strips
Oh
and
yeah.
French fries
Maybe
with this or
we
something.
need to do that. If there's one takeaway for this episode, it's the sauce. The bacon wrapped shrimp, delicious. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You have bacon. Bacon with anything makes anything. Bacon wrapped dirt probably tastes delicious. I can't give bacon too much credit for this dish. And the shrimp, delicious as always. But the zest of the lime on the fatty, rich bacon.
That pop of freshness.
Yeah, it's
A little tart
yes,
freshness.
and that combine that with the honey mustard,
Oh, it's so
next
good.
level,
Like
sweet,
I just want
So-
to stuff
so-
my face with these.
so much flavor.
Like I made
I said, if you stuff your face with this, remember
2
this
dozen?
toothpick here. It
What's
would
left?
probably be painful if you stuff your face with this.
it's worth it.
just slap yourself.
It's so worth it.
This will be good, which is anything dip in it, literally, even vegetable, steamed vegetable, dip in this. Oh God, I'm gonna drop it. Thinking asparagus. Oh,
Bacon wrapped asparagus.
bacon wrapped asparagus in this. Oh, this is perfect. What about, I know we bake this, right? Mm-hmm. And broil it. Mm-hmm. I need to stop talking
With your
my
mouth full.
phone.
But what about pan frying?
Pan frying or grilling, because it's
Yeah.
summertime right now.
You could, if you were going to grill it, I would use an actual skewer, a longer one, and put several of them on at once instead of trying to do it one at a
So
time.
good. That zest is next level.
Yeah, but so everybody wear your masks.
Yes.
I want to be able to have potlucks again,
Yes.
and I'm bringing this
Yes. Oh,
because
yeah.
this is, it's just like, serve this at a party, it will disappear so fast. Like, I want to have this for New Year's, I want to have this for
Yes.
any party, any potlucks with
You
my
can
friends. Like, any sort of roasted vegetables with this
just gonna keep
would be great, I know.
Just keep eating. Oh, look at that. Oh, boop, 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 boop. This episode's gonna last about 2 years.
We're just going to eat all of these.
You know when you eat, sometimes you eat something and it's so good, and you just kind of go into this pre-comatose, food
Your happy
comatose.
place?
Yeah, it just everything is just zen.
He's
The
happy.
world is fine. Everything is okay. Just as long as everyone wear a mask. The
And make
world
these
will be
bacon
fine.
wrap shrimp with honey mustard sauce.
Yes.
This is how
Yes.
we
Yes.
heal the world.
Yes.
Bacon wrap shrimp
But shout out to bus driver
with honey
again
mustard. Yes.
for
He chose the cookbook,
yeah.
the Honest Stick cookbook.
Wait, are we gonna make more from that cookbook?
I don't have any other plans
Okay.
for anything.
So far, I like this one. I really like this one. That sauce.
And this is my friend Matt Armendariz' cookbook.
Oh yes, I met him before.
Yes, you know Matt.
Yeah. I met him before.
He's pretty big in the food world, in
Yeah.
food blogging. He's a food photographer and
Yeah.
stylist, and he's probably shot
Austin,
a lot
you
of your
used to be
favorite-
famous. I mean, you used to be kind of, in with the cool clique, the cool
Used to
food
be.
blogger clique.
Yeah, no, he photographed Chrissy Teigen's cookbooks, her cravings
Oh.
cookbooks, and Gabi Dalton's
Yeah.
cookbooks that have come out recently. So he is.
So
quite well known.
if you enjoy this,
But
also go check out his cookbook too,
Yeah,
right? Let's
yeah.
give him a shout out. Go check out his cookbook. We'll leave
Yeah,
a
this
link.
is actually a pretty old. This is like 9 years old. He released this cookbook 9 years ago, but it's a good one.
Yeah, we met him maybe more than 9 years ago. Probably 13, 12, 13.
2008, I want to
Yeah,
say.
like 12 years. Oh my
It
God,
was
it's been such a long time
Probably when
already.
I was still in college. It was the
Yeah.
first time we met him.
You were
Oh, yeah.
a wee baby.
I was a wee child.
Wee child.
But yeah, we've met him several times over the years.
He's a
cool
good guy.
He's a
Yes.
cool guy.
Well, check us out, his cookbook. Go buy his
We'll
cookbook.
leave all of the links in the description below. So yeah, go check them out.
And I'm supposed to go get fish sauce, but this doesn't need it, so. Oh God, I'm gonna drop the chair. Forget it! Bye-bye!
A big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, and if you want to help support our channel as well, you can become a patron too. Just go to patreon.com/sushiday. We'll leave a link in the description below, and you can sub at any level and help support our channel. Another great way to support our channel is to subscribe if you haven't yet, and to like our video. Every little like does help, and comments are great as well. And if you want to see all of the other food videos that we've made on this channel, you can check out the playlist right over there. We'll see you next time. Stop eating me! Whip, shrimpy.